This is a presentation of SimWorld Sports.
Good evening, SimWorld. Welcome to T-Mobile Arena in Las Vegas. We are excited to be here for the Clash of Champions, the global tournament champs, Africa. Bakari Obekwa, see them there on your screen, going up against your recently crowned national tournament winners, Pacific Northwest, CJ and DJ, Cody Johnson down low, DJ Childs at the guard. Should be a good battle. Pride between these two here in Vegas. Great setting for tonight's game. I am Elava, joined in the booth by Rick Blaze. Say hello to folks, Rick.
What's going on, E? Good people, how we doing out here? E, I got a really quick question. I know we got Ryan Young on the broadcast tonight with us as well.
Going to be in tonight too, of course.
Yeah. I have a really quick question to start the game, E. It's a T-Mobile Arena, but didn't T-Mobile and Sprint merge? So should it be the T-Mobile Sprint Arena?
I think Sprint just kind of merged into the T-Mobile, so I think that Sprint name will go away over time. Like in the way you had a Lou Alcindor, but then it became a Jabbar, and the Alcindor just kind of went away over time.
Ooh,
nice move.
Speaking of Jabbar, he's Jabbarring around this rim right now. My man, DJ, no play, no games, Charles. And by the way, E, I am broadcasting this game under protest. How dare they have the champs of PNW have to play another exhibition game? Their knees are tied, their legs are tied, and Africa's a really good team. This is a bad matchup. PNW should not have to face anybody, especially Africa. I think once you win the championship, you should be able to pick your own team who you want to play against. I don't care if it's a YMCA team or whatever. It's your choice. You the champs.
Oh, we're here in Las Vegas, so maybe we can talk about point spreads for once. Guarded is about a 6-7 point favorite in this game, Pacific Northwest. Africa, definitely an underdog, but what do you think, Rick? You liking your DJ to take home another title?
I don't
to go with the West Regional, by the way?
I don't like the way this looks. I do not like the matchup, I'll be honest with you. But DJ Child is a professional. He's the best point guard in SimWorld. The fact that he's not an All-American A or B squad is ridiculous. This is the biggest scandal since Tim Donahue.
Well, the big men for Africa getting it done at the moment. Aldonse Kaba got their opening bucket. Notice a nice rebound from Obi Wakaji, but who score on this end?
Hey, they're going to have a hard time getting buckets. That's my opinion. I know this is kind of an exhibition game, but there's definitely pride on the line. And we know Africa's not a great shooting team, but I think they're going to make it pretty hard on Pacific Northwest. You see they only got 2 points on the board so far.
Africa is superior. Is probably the most superior athletic team in all of SimWorld from top to bottom. They make it hard on anybody to score, and if you don't keep up, they will run you out of the gym. If they could shoot as a team, they'd probably be a cheat code in SimWorld.
The Achilles heel of Africa has definitely been outside shooting. Benlay chipping in at 25% is their most prolific shooter from deep, but as you can see, not that efficient. And once again, another bucket won't go for Africa. CJ, Cody Johnson, newly crowned third-ranked player, and he quickly gets it up ahead and gets the assist as well. Calvin Foster, 6'2", Pacific Northwest lead.
You saw him lead the break there?
Leading the break there, like you've seen him do all season. I mean, he's risen to third now, and not without some reason. Cody Johnson going to the G League next year. Came on strong, just like Pacific Northwest came on strong to end. They won the West Region title, defeating West Coast in the title game there, and then defeated Trey Turner Southeast in a close one to win the national crown. Got the lead here early in the Clash of Champions.
And I must say, and Yells, I like Cody Johnson. I like him a lot. He's my man, DJ's Charles team. But, am I taking Cody Johnson over Johnny Baldwin in real life? In one, those two, I got to pick a score. My choice between Cody Johnson and Johnny Baldwin. Am I really taking Cody Johnson over Johnny Baldwin? I don't know.
Here's the argument. I'll go ahead and make it for Johnny Baldwin. And I'm a professed Johnny Baldwin fan. But I think that Baldwin showed, particularly during that hot stretch of 3, 4, 5 games where he was just going off, I don't know of another interior player in SimWorld High School capable of maybe just giving you 40 or more on a night in the way that CKC maybe is, or even a Jalen Snow if he gets hot from the outside is in the guard position. Just something a little bit kind of unique and dominant that Baldwin did, particularly during that really hot run. Ooh!
Oh, wow.
I thought it was a pass or an attempted shot.
I don't know what
that ran in.
I don't know what voodoo was on that ball. I don't know what that was.
Well, there's Cody down low going to work against these big men of Africa, but big 7'1" Obi Wokeji.
Not today.
Cast and Yells. There we have Yells back. We're still out live. A little difficulties there, folks. Looks like we're getting back now.
It's Africa and Pacific Northwest. 4:31 left in the first quarter. 2 seconds left.
Back here.
Shot up.
Look at that.
Yeah. The starting point guard for the C team of SimWorld All-American apparently is DJ Childs with another 3. He's 5 points so far in the first quarter.
DJ, Alabama next year. He'll be joined there by Quincy Henderson, who he just defeated in the national title game. And look at this. Africa hitting from deep.
That's a bad sign.
One true deep threat. He does shoot actually better than 50% from 3 on the year.
Yeah, Pacific Northwest should be terrified right now at the sight of that.
Agreed.
Don't expect that.
And DJ Childs is going to ball in Alabama for the simple fact that there's nothing else to do in Alabama anyway, so they should be able to focus on nothing else but basketball.
Already dominant in football, of course. Alabama looking to build a basketball powerhouse as well. Look at Obi Wokeji, but now he hits his shot swatted both the 7-footers. And shots rejected so far. CJ and Obi hitting swats.
Good shot.
A little jumper there. Benjamin Nicholson. Benji Nicholson did a pretty good job in that national championship game of containing Trey Turner. He is also a good shooter. 43% from 3, averaging a little bit more than 7 points on the season.
Yeah, he was key in that game. Trey Turner didn't get going there until like the last 2 minutes of the game.
Oh, is that another 3? What is going on right here?
I believe that was just a 2. Yeah, that was going to be
Did they move the 3-point line in Vegas?
To get the results they want sometimes, that thing might move around.
Man, Africa's stroking it like no tomorrow. That's what they be doing. They be stroking.
Kofi Uzo, 6'5" guard out of Cameroon, only averaging 3.9 points, but he's already got 5. He's hit a 3. Africa hanging right in at least. 2:41 to play. First quarter here in Las Vegas. Love the crowd we're seeing here tonight, by the way. This might be I think by attendance terms, this is the biggest crowd we've had for SimWorld all year, even outdoing the McDonald's All-American game. So, great atmosphere for basketball here in Las Vegas.
Absolutely. It's always a good time in Vegas. You got gambling, you got food, you got women, and you got basketball, baby. What else can you need?
You also got women.
And more women. Cool.
I'm sure that's not on the minds of these young 17 and 16-year-old men right now. They're playing basketball. Maybe after the game, though. So there goes Pacific Northwest, now out to a 4-point lead. Some subs in the game. Mosi Injai-Diata, who drives and gets fouled. Kevin Falcone, who also came off the bench to play really well for Pacific in their championship win. Injai-Diata, Sudanese, 6'8" wing, averaging better than 11.5 points per game, and he's a good free throw shooter too, 83% on the year.
Every time I hear the name Falcone, I feel like his dad ran numbers in Brooklyn. He was a numbers runner in Boston or something. Like every time I hear Falcone,
or at least he was coming to collect the cash.
Yeah, I just know that all activity was not legal in the Falcone house.
Well, I don't know about any of that, but I know I wouldn't want to run into Kevin Falcone in a bad mood in the wrong situation. 6'8" and 230-pounder out of Eugene, Oregon. Going to Gonzaga next year.
Forget about
his teammate Xavier Young at Gonzaga.
Forget about
it. and you know I'm telling the truth, E, because Oregon don't produce no Falcones. That's not an Oregon. The state of Oregon don't have Falcones, meaning his family had to relocate.
As I say, yeah, there's relocation.
That's a relocation to Oregon.
Could be a lot like Casino when the Rothsteins had to move out to the desert. You never know.
Right, exactly. Just know that they had to move to Oregon. It was not their birthplace.
Had that one
You
gone.
won't go for Africa there. They could have actually taken the lead in this if they made that. Instead, drive inside, nice dish. Fantastic.
Nice.
Noah Anderson, 6'6" out of Portland.
Them boys looking like the champs tonight.
That was a nice
They're on a
pass.
run. Undefeated, winning the West Regional. Undefeated, of course, winning that national title. Oh, and a turnover. Taken away by Kenny May.
So, guys, while we're talking about it, we know that this is, the season has come to the end with PNW getting the championship. What team, I want everyone to answer, what team do you feel can make the biggest leap from this year to next year in SimWorld?
I got a good answer. I can give my answer first if you want a minute to think.
Let's go.
Yeah, please.
Go.
Go ahead.
For me, 100% Detroit. Detroit was good this year. They were decent. They got to the championship of the Central Region. They won the Central Region title. They were good. They were about 500, but they also went on a stretch. They were like 2-7 over 9 games. They just had a bad spell. But Lorenzo Phenom coming back, and I don't have to talk too much about Lorenzo Phenom. I think everybody knows who he is. And okay, that's reason for optimism right there. Of course, they also got Bo Pagnotti. 1-2 punch, but a lot of teams got 1-2 coming back like that. There's also Cash Ruffin of Ohio, Toledo, I think, plays for Detroit, and kind of emerged a little bit in the same way that we saw Terrell Pearson do that for Southeast. And for that reason, I think Detroit could be one of these Fatal Four teams we're looking at next year.
Okay. What about you? Yeah, look up on the other side, right?
Oh, we're getting out. I'll get you when we
Time
come
out on the
back.
court. Second quarter action coming up next. And we're back. Good close game so far. Africa, led by the only 16-year-old on this roster. Everybody else 17. AG for Benley out of Lagos, Nigeria. The biggest cities in the world, actually, Lagos. Averaging 14 points a game. Well, he's already got 5 to go with 3 assists. Ranked global player. Africa has the ball right now, looking to cut into this 4-point deficit, and that little heave at the basket, I guess you might call it, won't go, but a nice rebound from Salah.
It's a great rebound.
Great rebound. This is what Africa does best, but it also, tonight, they just haven't been able to finish. Some credit to Pacific's defense as well, certainly.
Yeah. And to go back for a second for the question I asked before the timeout, for the end of the quarter, my team I feel is going to make the biggest leap is Toronto. They returned 6 juniors. They did not play great, which means their floor is already low. Did not play great this season. 6 juniors are returning. I think their plus minus for wins from this past season to next season is going to be really, really high, amongst the highest in the league, in my opinion.
Not bad.
Hey, Salah gets a nice rebound inside. The Moroccan, great position.
Their best players are
6'9",
juniors,
230.
so it's a big deal.
The question is, will they be able to hang on to Tyson Simpson though?
I think so. You know, in the words of Wu-Tang Clan, cash rules everything around me. Cream. Get the money, dollar bill, y'all. That's all I'm gonna say.
Well, kids like winning, and I do think Toronto has a great shot at being a really dominant, win some titles next year, and you like to be a part of that. So I think that's got to be your sales pitch. Oh, nice move! Wow, Amari Achiuwa, 6'7" Nigerian. Lots of Nigerians on this Africa team. Ties things up. Timeout Pacific Northwest. All right, so I got Detroit. You got Toronto. Aniel, do you have one, or did we steal yours?
Yeah, you stole mine with Detroit, but I'll piggyback that, and I'll only get away with this because they did not flourish last season in the way that we thought they would. And I'm gonna go West Coast. Let's not ever forget Lace Darius Outlaw. I think I just came across a crazy tweet of his. I'll read it out to you, the parts that I can. It says, "I'm coming back for my throne next year." At Trey Ball T, which is Trey Turner for those who don't know. Yo, Steph Curry wanna be blank, ain't finna have that top spot for long. He has a couple of hashtags behind it, but my point is, you still got you got Montel Cage, you got him, and I don't think they played up to their potential. And I know that's just a backcourt. They have a couple of big guys in there. I think Jay Ingram is a junior also. I could be wrong. But I think they're going to come back with a chip on their shoulder.
Oh, no, it's Lene Newman.
Jay
Ingram's going to go to North Carolina, but you're thinking of Lene Newman, who is kind of a Jay Ingram clone, just a year younger. So I like that pick a lot, actually. West Coast and certainly Lace Darius Outlaw. Number 2 player in the junior class. Turner, unquestioned number 1. Nice passing here from Northwest, by the way. It ends with a nice look at the bucket. Instead, trying to take it up on 2 defenders, not going anywhere.
But you know what?
Africa can take the lead here, guys.
Oh!
Interesting.
But you know what, E? In asking that question, or Rick actually, you never know. We're going into our second season. Rebranding of SimWorld Hoops. We'll have some new people incoming. I hear some of the top actual high school recruits have heard about our league, and we got them incoming. We got DJ Wagner is interested in joining the league. He may be a part. You got Mackenzie Mbako. There's a few kids, so they can totally change the landscape of things here.
Absolutely.
So we'll see.
Absolutely.
We just saw DJ Childs drive to the hoop and get an easy score there, but before that,
Childs play.
Another made 3 from Africa. Percentage isn't sky high tonight. Oh, and that
they must have.
Hoop, I don't think Kaba ever knew about that one.
Yeah, they must have lowered the rim. They must have lowered the rim on Africa's side. They had to. I think they plan on 9.5 field goals over there on Africa's side.
And they're taking them with confidence.
Low scoring game, a lot of threes. Another 3 from Obekpa. He just hit one a minute ago. Obekpa came into this game shooting 9% of the season from 3.
Yeah.
They're connected there.
And I really hate to be this guy, especially at the end of the year. I hate to be this guy, but if I'm PNW's coach, I'll probably request a drug test after the game. I hate to be that guy.
Finn Hayes in charge of Pacific Northwest. Titles for them this year.
McDonald's out here in the States not that good. Have you saw hitting 3 all of a sudden?
Africa briefly held a lead. Jay looking to extend Pacific's run, but he can't get that bucket to go. Up on the halfway point, second quarter. A low-scoring affair here in Las Vegas.
And that favors Africa, actually.
It does. Oh, Kofi Uzo couldn't get it to go, but Rakaji there. A lot of offensive rebounds, but oh, what a swat.
Wait, no Kool-Aid to no gin party?
Yeah, that was at the 3:55 mark in the second quarter. That needs to be a Discord highlight. And it turns into a bucket on this end. 5-point lead now for Pacific. Africa coach Abayomi Adebayo wants to talk it over.
Let me ask you a question. E. When you were a little kid, you had Legos, and we used to play with what? Blocks. These guys are out here swatting everything.
Both sides, too. I mean, we just saw a dramatic one there from Cody Johnson, but for Africa as well, Uwakaji's gotten some, at least a couple blocks.
Well, I'll tell you, for
defense
CJ,
by both these teams.
Yeah, for CJ, for me personally, at the start of the season, to watch his progression, I think some of the Rick, to kind of piggyback some of the stuff you said, some of the recency bias where he came in the all SimWorld teams, and we still have more to find out about who the player of the year is, coach of the year, what have you. But his progression from the beginning of the year to late in the season, he got tougher. And seeing him do that work down there in the paint defensively and being strong, I know we watched some games, we were like, my God, get in the paint. And I think I remember you screaming that. So I just like the progression and the aggression and intensity he's come with here late in the season.
Agreed. I mean, he's arguable as the second best big man in SimWorld.
God.
Well, don't say Kaba, 6'10" Malian.
He's out here hanging around. He's out here just hanging around and around.
So is Africa hanging around in this game. Their strength down low and some surprising outside shooting, keeping them in this thing. And the defense. Hey, Africa, it's been a while since they lost too.
Yeah, it has.
And well.
Yeah, they play well. As a matter of fact, their coach was once in my top 5 for coaches on my top 5 coaches. So Africa's good move. That's a good silhouette of move. My man got moves on moves on moves. He did that spin move from Wakanda.
16-year-old from Bentley. He did that over DJ Childs and CJ at the end of that too, rotating over trying to stop it, but nobody can. The 6'3" point guard able to cut this lead down to 1 under 3 minutes to go, first half. Well, DJ didn't star there, but at some point I wanted to say during this broadcast, and now seems like a good point. It's been great working with you this year, Rick. I've enjoyed having you here in the booth for many of these SimWorld broadcasts. It has been fantastic, and I also have to give credit where credit is due. Ladies and gentlemen, first time this man, my colleague, laid eyes on DJ Childs. In spite of the fact he was not a star at the time, 40-something ranked?
41, 31st ranked. 41st.
I think in the game we were watching, he didn't even explode or anything. But their eyes met, and Rick and DJ fell in love. And it has just been a romantic whirlwind ever since.
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah.
But you were right. I mean, look at him. He has risen to 6th in the class, and you're mad he's 6th. You think he should be higher. So,
I think he should be 5. Just 5. I think I'll take him over, who was 6? Whoever's 6.
Milton Jones is CMJ 5, maybe?
No, I think it's...
a nice tournament, by the way. I almost had that triple-double over CMJ.
Yeah, I forgot who was 6, but I take him over. It's another guard. It'll come to me in a minute.
Shea King.
That's my only
You got
guard.
CKC, Jamison Johnson, Cody
Shea
Johnson.
King.
You take him over Shea King?
His numbers are better than Shea
good,
King,
though.
and he won the championship. His numbers are Shea King averages 2 more points a game, but every other stat other than that, he has them beaten. So if we talk about numbers, he can beat. If we talk about championship, he won the championship. So I take him, my man DJ Charles over Shea King.
Let's talk about another kind. Oh, here goes that Dante Kaba again. He's putting on a little bit of a dunk party.
Yes, he is. Yes, he is.
And Africa has the lead again. 2 minutes now, first half. Africa. He brought some fans with him, and you're hearing it from the crowd right now, right in this. And here goes DJ Childs. He's trying to work off of Benlay, but going. Oh,
great pass. Makes the great play. That's why you got to. He has court vision.
If you're young, comes over and saw him said a few words there actually to for Benlay.
Yeah, I think it was the curse words, but it was in another language. So I can't verify.
He's not hurt.
Cannot
You're
verify.
right. Well, Xavier Young, 6'9", averaging over 7 rebounds a game, but only 2.9 points, but is a good free throw shooter, shooting better than 80% this year from the stripes. So if he can grab this lead back with time dwindling here in the first half for Pacific Northwest. He's solid coming back in the game. He's solid as well and got some nice offensive rebounds. That'd be interesting to see kind of where the rebound totals come in at with CJ there. Cody Johnson, you always expect Pacific Northwest to have an advantage, but boy.
And Africa is just so athletic from top to bottom. I mean, all 12 men. I read somewhere that they chase gazelles in the summertime.
Oh, boy.
Well, they have definitely been getting at it out here tonight. Ooh, open 3 for Venley, but he thinks better of it. Around the shot clock. Think they won't go. Rebound battled over.
You know, if they were more aggressive about going to the basket and finishing the clip that they normally do, this game could look a lot different. It could be a lot uglier for Pacific Northwest right now.
Well, Pacific Northwest definitely knows. If they didn't know before, they know they definitely got a ball game on their hands. A minute and a half with 16 more to go to decide this. Close one. 3 on the way.
Yeah, they shouldn't
Nailed it.
They shouldn't have to work this hard. Again, I'm doing this game under protest. They shouldn't have to work this hard. They've already proven that they're the champs. Yeah, that's just all I gotta say about that.
Well, Noah Anderson did get that 3 to go there. He's only a 13% three-point shooter. Connected on that one with the shot clock running out, and a nice defense on this end. Pacific chance to open up a little bit of lead going into the halftime break. Anderson again.
Oh, good move. That's saucy.
He's a junior, right?
Oh, he's a senior, Noah Anderson. Portland hadn't played a lot this season. 3.1 points, 1.7 rebounds. A couple of important buckets here. Got Pacific Northwest a 4-point lead. Diata has it. Running the last play here, and he's going to take it himself. Can't get it to go. 5-point advantage. Pacific Northwest heading into halftime. It's not been easy, though, and I think we've got a good game on our hands here, folks. Pacific Northwest looking to add a 3rd straight crown to end their season. But, yeah, Africa, in spite of that last minute not going their way, really hanging in there. For anybody that thought this was maybe going to be a cakewalk for Pacific Northwest, it's not been that way. And you know what? It's not just Cody. DJ hasn't quite gotten off and done his thing yet either in this one.
Africa, as we said before, full of athletes. They got a lot of length. I mean, look what they're doing on the boards. I'm sure we'll get that stat here in just a second. What they do on the glass is demoralizing, and you have to lean up against these guys all day just to keep them off. Look at that, 23 to 15.
23 to 15. Wow.
So that'll keep you in the game when you're shooting 32%.
Yeah. Yes, it will. Well, they're definitely in the middle of this one. Just a 5-point deficit. 2 more quarters to decide our last SimWorld game of the year. Clash of Champions. Come right back, folks. And we're back. 5-point lead. Second half just underway. Africa ball. Dante Kaba came off the bench, the 6'10 big man, to lead them with 8 points. And for Pacific Northwest, as a 3 goes up. Oh, and another made 3. AG for Benley. Africa.
Yeah. I've already signaled. Yeah, I've already signaled for the drug testers to come down to the front. Right after this game, you know, all 12 members are going to compete in the cup. The coach too. So all 13 players, all 13 members of Africa. The whole flight. I want the pilot, the trainers. I need everybody pissing in the cup after this game. Thank you very much.
Oh, another swat. DJ will get another swat. DJ has 2 straight rejections right there.
He did not say I was doing this game under protest, correct? Ooh. Whoa.
Hard foul. Boy, that's not, no, I guess there's nothing flagrant, nothing worse. Let's see it again here. Boy, he hit him pretty
That's a
hard.
little flagrant to me.
Really hard.
He's not very happy about how this game's playing out so far, is what I'm saying.
I know. He's supposed to be sipping on the beach, sipping on some Mai Tais right now. We're right here fighting the fight of our lives.
Benley, 16, a bit shorter and slimmer than Cody Johnson, but giving CJ an earful about that hit there. They line up against each other. This free throw good, though. Africa with a chance to tie. Bakario Bekpa, the 17-year-old captain of Africa, averaging more than 11 points a game. A very good free throw shooter, better than 90%. He gets that one to go and does tie this up. 5 straight points to start the second half for Africa.
And you know what we're getting to see? We're getting to see that I'm enjoying is seeing how, and I know Rick's going to come to his defense, but seeing how CJ does, or excuse me, DJ Childs does up against the size, just, a good long, if he gets to the NBA or, here at this next level, he's going to be up against some sizable defenders that have some height and some length, seeing how he performs.
Yep.
So when he decides to turn it on, because I'm going to assume that he's going to at some point in this game, we're going to have to see how that works out for him.
They just got a bucket there off a rare bad switch from Africa. They had a much smaller player trying to stop him, and predictably the results didn't go well.
I think DJ Childs playing really well tonight in the exhibition game. I think his goal is to make sure that he leads his team and has a good showing and not sweat too much. He's the captain of the C team. He's the C team captain for the all team championships team. So, I think he's doing a heck of a job tonight.
There's another block for Africa. And get the shot to go on the other end, but for Benley will go to the free throw line.
It's a good professional foul by DJ Childs. You see how, look at that. We're not going to give you the and one. I'm going to foul you nice and hard. No basket mate. Earn at the line, young man.
Impressive speed by Childs, too, to catch up with him. He actually got to the side. Didn't have to hit him from the back. Risk the flagrant potentially.
Shooting 2.
It does send for Benley to the line, leading scorer and leading assist man on this Africa team.
Which says a lot.
Who's always also a good defender. 6'3", 185-pounder, has a good frame. I think for Benley has a big future.
A lot of these players on Africa's select team can really, really ball. I think they need to most of them kind of round up their game, especially the guards and the wings, as far as work on their jump shot. But these bigs will give you fits. I don't care where you playing at. These bigs are for real.
Okaji out there, the number 32, 7'1", already flirting with double digits in rebounds.
DJ's going to score this time down.
Well, it's a 2-point deficit his team's facing. They're looking to tie this back up. DJ's going for 3. Can't get it to go. That is a 10th rebound for Okaji.
Did they move the goals back to 10 feet now that PNW's on that side of the goal now? Because that would affect DJ's shot.
Indeed would.
Goodness, what a shot at
Quick 3 from Foster. He can't get that to go, but CJ is there to clean it up and tie it up.
Yeah, somebody's going to have to take. Oh my goodness, is that not a foul? It's not a foul?
Not in the United States.
Jeez.
So couldn't get it to finish either.
Not in the United States, it's not. Sorry.
Oh, but Foster drives with the left hand, but he can't get that.
No, we can tell we're in exhibition mode because Foster never can shoot that shot in a real game.
Bentley to Achiu, Nigerian connection right there.
Wow.
So here, earlier you said this is an exhibition game. Rick, you had to say, hey, you're calling this game under protest. I don't think Africa's taking this as an exhibition game. So I'm
calling this game under protest. This game should have never happened. PNW should have the right to pick their opponent after
Oh,
they won
good
the championship.
defense.
Oh, great defense. TJ poked it away.
And
He's
you
up
should
in
have
Foster
we should have
today.
saw PNW versus Seattle tonight. I think the fans would have wanted to see that game.
I don't know if they
Africa
would have.
definitely
Seattle
came
was
here to
playing.
win. I'll tell you what, Pacific came here not to lose. It would definitely be a blot on their record. You've had this fairy tale ending of a season. You are the West Regional champs. You are the national champs. You haven't lost in weeks. You don't want to be the favored team. You're supposed to come in here at about 80% and win. Or at least that's what a lot of people's minds.
No. These guys
That's what
been
a
on
lot of people think. That's what a lot of people think the gap is.
No,
between.
these guys been sipping champagne and doing all kind of recreational drugs this whole time since they won the championship. They're not even in. I don't know last time they practiced.
It's
They
only
out here
been a
just
long
winging.
weekend.
Huh? They in Vegas, E? A lot of them say
Well-
first time in Vegas. You know, it's a lot going on out here.
There's a lot going on. There's a lot going on.
Yeah, they're not staying in Circus. They out here in this real hotel.
Y'all are not gonna take. Hey, if Africa's competing out here, I can't let y'all take this away from them. And put it
Africa
all
is
on-
competing.
putting
I'm
it
saying
all
is
on-
PNW is on vacation. Africa's competing and PNW is on vacation.
They better get ready to go to work because there's 12 minutes left. Now, rattles off there. Still just a 2-point advantage for Africa.
Don't worry, DJ Charles will go get him right.
There goes DJ to the bucket. He pulls up. 8 for 10 now, I believe, DJ.
Yeah, that's some vacation shots.
Gabinage being defended by Childs. Nice pass. Hugh was open, but he didn't want the mid-range jumper. Instead, he's going to be honest. Shot clock winding down. That is not a great possession there from Africa.
Not at all.
And then again, I'm so proud. I'm so happy for PNW coming out here competing, considering the fact that they just got a year supplies of free Arby's. And they out here still doing their thing. So shout out to PNW, man. Still come out here making it a game when they've been sitting on their couches and on their behinds for the last week.
With 3 minutes to play in the third quarter. Africa trailed by 5 at the half, but this quarter they flipped things a
Good
little
pass.
bit. Really gathered himself on that three. I thought he was dialing that in, but
It took
not
too
today.
long. It took too long.
Jaidiata swings it to Echiula. Gets it back to Jaidiata. Drives, and for the second time, Jaidiata going to go to the line. This time it's Derek James, 6'4" senior out of Redding, California. Africa, a chance to extend this lead.
Extended. They're up 4. They are.
No.
They're balling.
Oh.
Did anyone check and see to make sure everybody from Africa had their COVID shots before they came
Oh
over?
my goodness.
Because we got to make sure safety's always first.
Shot goes down in Jaidiata. Some subs coming back. There you see Kofi Uzo. Africa's one true outside shooting threat, although you've seen other players unafraid to take and even make some shots from deep tonight. But Kofi Uzo, the only player on this team shooting better than 25% from 3 coming into the game. Steps back out onto the court. His team up by 6.
Hey, I don't want to get too far removed from this game to shout out the SimWorld enhancement crew working with T-Mobile Arena. Look at this. I mean, look at this production they put on for our, we call this our beta season. It's more like our alpha season. So I will go ahead and hand off to you, E-Lava, if you want to speak to our upcoming season that we got coming. But stuff's looking good.
Yeah, now we know we got lots of improvements on the way. I mean, the one most obvious thing is, of course, we're going to have a new crop of athletes coming up and coming into the game, guys going on to the college level. Also, we've got rebranding going on with the teams. All the different teams, we are moving away from the sort of regional names that we have now to more custom, identified with the location names, so that's kind of exciting. Everybody also getting their own stadia. So not just LA, New York, Houston, and St. Louis. And New Orleans having home field advantage for games this year. Everybody's going to have a true home stadium to play in. There's a lot happening. Hope you are coming to join us. The Discord. SimWorld NBA.
New
Get on
season.
there, join the community. That is the best way to get involved with everything. And of course, remind everybody too, we're always looking for new coaches.
Hey, that's a good news.
By the way, back to this game very quickly. That is Benjamin Nicholson doing that. He led this team with 8 points at halftime. He was the defensive star, as we were talking about in that national championship game. He's done
That's
it
how you know.
both ends.
That's how you know we're on vacation.
Or
When
the
Nicholson's
defensive
leading
stopper.
the team in scoring. Yeah, when your defensive stopper's leading your team in scoring, you know that's like Draymond Green leading the Warriors in scoring. Something's not right. You know this already.
Well, really tough shot went down in there. A little hook.
Hey, Rick.
Yes.
Record books aren't going to show an asterisk saying these guys were on vacation.
Yep.
Well, record books not gonna show this game at all. Just don't go in the
Clash of
record books.
Champions. This gets written down. Noah Anderson also having a nice game off the bench. The 6'6".
You can't take their trophy from them. It's already won. It's already in the mantle. I have a serious question for you guys. Which state has the best soft serve ice cream?
Soft served ice cream.
Ain't no soft serve right there. No soft serve.
Finish the hard stuff.
He had a question. He came to Vegas. He wants to know where the yams are at because that's what he's delivering. Oh, my God.
Who got the yams? Oh, man.
DJ open for three, but instead he's going to try to drive. Nice defense. NJD
He's
out.
working on his. He told me he's working on his left hand. So I think he's gonna shoot the rest of this game with his left hand.
He's going Larry Legend, huh? I'm gonna tell you this much right now, Rick. We're not even talking about soft serve ice cream. These guys up 6. The way they pick this, oh my goodness, they're picking up the defense too.
Turnover,
Hey,
DJ
we don't talk about
Charles.
anything
3
soft for the rest of
12.
this game.
DJ, the turnover there. Shooting woes. 6-point lead. Africa coming up
Yep.
at the end of the third quarter.
That's that championship hangover. All the great teams go through it.
Oh, confidence.
Defense here on this possession. A tough three, but he knocks it down.
Okay, hey fellas, I'm out.
Wow.
It's been a good one. That's my cue. If they hit the step back
Wow.
3 pointers, that's my cue, ladies and gentlemen.
My
Africa,
God.
good job. Great exhibition game. It might be time for me to go ahead and wrap it up. Katie, come get the dough for me.
All the momentum, all the bounces, all the everything going their way right now. DJ can't hit that one. He is 3 for 13. What a third quarter from Africa. They've taken this game by the throat, but they've got to hold on for 8 more minutes if they want to be Clash of Champions title winners.
That's illegal. You can't take things by. You can't take people by the throat.
8 minutes to go. A shocking 9-point
It's not
advantage.
shocking.
for
It's not
Africa.
shocking. This was a
I'm a little
setup.
shocked.
I'm
This was a
shocked.
setup. I'm not shocked. They've been eating Arby's and McDonald's all week long. I'm not shocked at all.
EJ, 3 for 13. CJ with the ball now. He only has 6 points. Wakaji, 7'1" big man. Got 12 rebounds and 4 blocks. He is won the battle in the paint so far. Africa winning most of the battles and winning the game right now.
Is PNW's coach even at the game? Is he even coaching at the game? Or is that one of his assistants?
You don't see him sitting over there. I see Finn
I
Hayes.
don't know if that's really him or is that really an assistant. I don't know if the coach is even there tonight. He might be still at the crap table.
Falcone with the foul. And that sends Njai Diata back to the line for the third time tonight. Njai Diata aggressively attacking the hoop in this game and into the free throw line.
Yeah, you sure do say these African names really well. Is that something you want to tell us? I mean, now's the time.
My superpower is actually that I lived in London, in England, for a couple years, and more importantly, I was a season ticket holder for Chelsea FC, the soccer team. And if you start watching and following and become a fan of soccer, we're going to quickly learn a lot about various European and African and Asian and Brazilian and Argentinian names. So if I have one little advantage, it is, sometimes I do know where you don't pronounce the N and the G and where you do and whatever. Mm-hmm. So,
or you secretly have another family. One or the other. One or the other, apparently.
Well, like the saying goes, what happens in Cameroon stays in Cameroon.
$50 will go a lot longer. It goes a lot further, doesn't it?
10-point lead for Africa. Chance to cut into it, and they do. It's just a 2, however. Alvin Foster, capable three-point shooter, but he had a foot on the line there.
Okay, I see my man Charles. He's pressing now. Okay, I think they got some smelly salt. I think they up now. They were here to work out that McDonald's, man. Those Big Macs over the first 3 quarters.
Ooh, nice drive for
That's a good move. That's a really good move.
He's got skills like that. AJ Fabenle, you're going to see him beyond this level.
He's only 16.
Pro, and he's only 16. He's going to get bigger and better.
I need to check the birth certificate, man.
Right.
Everybody, most of these guys on the African team looks 21, if you ask me.
There's AG with the ball right now. He is also the leading assist man for Africa. It's 5, I believe. Check that during the next break. Oh, but he's going to try to do it himself right here. Go up against CJ and put it in over him. And you see the look. See the look there on Cody Johnson's face? I don't think he believes that he just got scaled like a ladder. The ball dropped in over him like that.
That was nice.
Impressive. 12-point lead with under 6 minutes to go.
12. I can't believe that you just said that. I
know. And still, Pacific cannot get shots to drop.
Man, get out of here.
Njai Diata, happy look on his face, stunned look on the face of anybody who came out tonight to Pacific Northwest. Foster trying to get a little momentum going, and he does hit another jumper.
They're just
Calvin Foster would take a few steps back.
I'm online now. I'm booking our Southwest flight to get up out of here. As soon as the game over, me and DJ, we're gonna head up out of here. We're gonna see y'all. We're going to the Bahamas, man. Vacation to the full effect.
Oh, for sure we'd be at Morton's. And then the Ruby Slipper afterwards, Rick.
Yeah, I love me some Ruby Slipper now.
So look,
I love me some Ruby Slipper.
While we're on timeout, you had brought this up earlier. I want to make sure we come back to it to all our viewers and anyone tuning in. Not only coaching opportunities next season, you can join our league as a player starting next season. We are taking an extended break as we really work on some things with our league and build it out. But next season starting in March, plenty of opportunity.
And first time opportunity too, which is unique.
Yep.
Kind of special to be
first come, first serve.
Yep. You get the chance to be a legend first. You just heard it from Yells, the handsome man you see on your screen right there.
Oh, thank you.
Oh, I'm passing out the compliments tonight, and actually I don't want to forget you, Yells, and all of this too. Great job.
But don't forget Dante Caba. He doesn't want to be forgotten. Good Lord.
No, he's played well tonight. But you brought your A game to all of these SimWorld broadcasts, and of course everything you do is the origin behind the scene. Thank you, Yell. It's been a great year. It's been a great alpha season. A lot of fun. You've enjoyed it too.
Indeed.
Diatta couldn't get that to go, but he's had a nice night tonight. Done a lot of damage from the free throw line.
Rick,
Yes.
I know you talked to DJ before the game. Know you're going to talk to him after the game. If they lose this game by double digits, despite what you're saying, because they could be en route to losing this game by 20. How are they going to feel about that? They just going to be cool? They just going to be cool with it?
Sting.
Yeah, we're going to the you're not listening. We're going to the Bahamas right after this. We're going to be just fine. We're going to be just fine. Our trophies in tote. He's the captain of the C team and all the SimWorld American. We're going to be just fine.
Hey, we got SimWorld players chiming in on this game right now. It looks like Low Rob from
Oh yeah, Robinson.
Look, he says it's Pacific Northwest. Are they for the sake of saying it on broadcast, are they booty or is Africa that cold? What's going on?
Well, I just put it to you this way: if Pacific Northwest is booty and they beat all y'all, what does that make y'all?
Oh man,
yeah, they might have knocked Midwest out of the tournament. As a matter of fact, to be fair.
If they're booty and they beat you, what's less than that?
Oh, look at that move!
All the same, Africa is doing what they want really out here. I'm particularly impressed on defense, but look even at Obekba. Nice solid night from him. He's going back stateside soon enough.
I will say after
Playing
this
off
game,
night for Pacific Northwest, but impressive all the same from Africa.
lots of talk about Obekba. Lots of talk about Obekba, but I think Fabinlay's really showcased himself in this game. So is Aldonse Kava, and I can't say his name. Him. There we go.
Africa's had a really good game. All their players. I would love to see the matchup PNW when PNW's in shape though. So.
Hey, well, the beauty next season, this global thing goes away. This intramural tournaments go away. We run a full season. All of these individually teams, they will run a full season, so they'll get to match up more than once.
Can't wait.
Winding down here, which is not good when you trail by 16 late. I believe that DJ Childs is now 3 for 16 in this game. He hasn't scored in the second half.
Yeah. He just keeping his arm warm.
Well, KG once again gets it way down low. Gives it up, however. Ninja Diatta on the drive. That's what he does, but has it swatted. But look at this. Another offensive rebound. Under 3 minutes, 16 points. I actually personally really think that Pacific Northwest thought they were going to flip the switch.
Yeah.
A comfortable halftime lead. They're up by 5. I think they thought they were either going to cruise, or even when that third quarter, when Africa kind of made their push, I really thought they were going to come out here, flip the switch, and do their thing. Africa has just denied them.
Yeah. And instead, I guess the coaches decided to show Africa some Southern hospitality, and just kind of allow them to kind of do their thing tonight. As a lot of these players in Africa, this is their first trip to the States, so we want to make sure that we greet them really well, and they get all the fat burger and everything that they want, and so they can have this little victory, little exhibition victory. It's cool. The champs are still the champs.
Fighting over the ball there. KG and CJ. A little bit of frustration, clearly. Cody Johnson, fair enough. This will be an interesting jump. You got to favor Cody. He's more athletic. Oh, but look at that. Will KG uses the X. Oh, yeah, I'm sorry. He did not get it in the end. Apologies.
He did get it. Benji Nicholson got near to steal that ball. But,
oh, Benji took it away. All right. Stay on the drive. That's how you get back for the scoring slump.
He's getting outplayed.
DJ's just playing with them right now. It doesn't even matter. The plane is already booked to the Bahamas.
Oh, for Africa, this is going to cap what's turned out to be a really successful season for them. On the way from Benley, can't get it to go. Africa's going to have won the Clash of Champions here in Las Vegas.
What do you rank them?
T-Mobile Arena Court.
What do you rank them? Knowing that the teams are going to be merged next season, he will ask you some questions. That you know that our league is going to be one merged season or one merged league of 32 teams. Where do you rank Africa in there? Are they top tier?
Boy. coming back next year. The thing is that the only player we know that they're bringing back right now is Fabenle.
You don't know. It's Team
Everybody
Africa.
else.
They may just change the birth certificates and run them again.
They might. But what I will tell you for sure is
I think they're in the top 20.
Bentley is himself, I think alone, is at least a Edgar Fernandez level talent. And if you saw what he did for North America Select this year as an international, which is pretty impressive. So I think you look at bringing Fabenle back on this team next year as the same as, if not a Trey Turner, maybe not quite a Lacedarius Outlaw, but boy, you're in that next group. You're not. You're ahead of like a Bo Pagnotti. You know what I mean? Like you're truly special. I think Fabenle's gonna have a great year next year if he has an outside shot to what he's already doing. Yeah. 3-pointer finally goes for Pacific. They cut the lead down to 13, but as we're approaching a minute, this one is in the books. Africa's going to finish 6-2 on the year. Pacific Northwest, 14-9
in a championship,
and 2 West Regional title. Rebound for CJ. I have witnessed his last rebound as a player. Going to go to the line here, though, as KG fouled him.
Africa has made more threes this game than they made all season.
I think that's an actual fact. I think that's an actual fact.
Yeah. You're trying to make a point, and you're just reporting the truth. Africa went whole games where they would hardly attempt.
I know, because they don't shoot the three. That's the knock on them. They don't have an outside shot, but today, a lot of Southern hospitality, I guess. They're having a game of their lives, and that's what it takes to be the PNW team. You got to have the game of your life, and tonight they had one.
So here's a touchy question with 51 seconds for you, Rick. I'm asking the tough questions tonight. You didn't get to see your love child, Jameson Johnson, your best bud, in the finals. Now that we've seen what Pacific Northwest can do, and then the other love of your life, DJ Childs, and we've seen just how well they played, do you think they would have handily taken down Mid-Atlantic?
Who, PNW?
Yes.
Man, I think that would have been a really good. Again, I went back and forth about that matchup, and I had Mid-Atlantic winning because I thought the others for Mid-Atlantic was going to step up. I think their others have more offensive firepower than what PNW had. A nasty dunk. So I think if all things are equal and everyone's playing to their potential, I give the slight edge to Mid-Atlantic because their others have more offensive firepower.
And I think that's where people may argue, because the question is, had anybody on that team played to their potential all season long, including Jameson Johnson?
Well, like I said, those other guys from Mid-Atlantic, they have been up and down. Some, Busk and a lot of those Orton. Yeah. Some games they'll be good, and some games you'll forget they're even on the court. So that's kind of what happens.
11.
That's why they're not champs.
Africa win. They are your Clash of Champs victors here in Las Vegas. Impressive performance by them. Impressive performance from AG Fabenle. He's my MVP of the game. Everybody, thanks for sticking with us tonight. Thanks for being with us all year. We are going to be back again before you know it in World next season. Thanks again, folks, for Elava, Rick Blaze, and Yells. We're out of here.
DJ, let's go, baby. Playing waiting.